Hello, everyone. Hope, sorry if I'm staring at the camera. It's just that I just tried to do this and it didn't work. So I'm just making sure that it's working. So yeah, that's why I'm staring funny into the camera. So hello, everyone, and how are you? Hope you're all doing well. And I thought I'd come on live and do a collective reading for whoever this is reaching out to. Okay. And if you are here live, if you want to add your chat in the chat section, please do. If you are not live, you can put any comments you wish. If you feel this has resonated with you and helped you on your journey, you can add your comments. Okay. So welcome, everyone, and I really do appreciate your support. So I've got an itchy nose already. It is live, so it's not going to be perfect. So be aware of that. Hi there. Hi, Helen. Hope yeah, nice to see you here too. So let's get along with this reading. The energies that I get is, and I felt this for the last couple of days because I didn't come on yesterday, is distractions, and it's more kind of spiritual distractions to prevent you from your from your goals here, from your path. So it's more spiritual distractions. That's what I'm getting here, trying to prevent you from reaching your goals. That's what I get here. But let's have a look here. So whoever I'm reaching out to here, it's not going to resonate with everyone, but whoever I'm reaching out to here. Um, yeah, this progress is really slowed down right now, whatever this progress is. Um, Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Isabella. Thank you for your lovely comment there. And a lot of people are healing. I feel this is why people are drawn to this channel, because they feel that not that they want to heal, but there are areas that they didn't feel that they needed healing, but realizing that they do. So anyway, this you feel that there's distractions from your goal, and it's very slow progress. That's what I get here. Slow and steady, slow and steady. The only thing is, I think you're getting so sick and tired of this slow and steady progress. In fact, it stops and you go like 10 paces backwards, and then you start again, and you get 10 paces down your path, and then you go back again, and it's like it feels like that kind of energy. um yeah, so get slow and steady progress, slow and steady progress. I think this is the way it's been going for a long time, slow and steady progress. But as you make progress, it's like visible to these people around you that want to block you. So you're working so hard, and these people around you that want to stop your progression can see that you've almost kind of reached your goal. So they purposely create drama to distract you from your goal here, because they know that you will procrastinate over this drama, and it will deter you away from this your goal that you're aiming towards. So you're then forgetting to put the focus in, on your goal here towards your future, and you're focusing more on this over here, which is just being created. This drama is being created. This it may be a partner of yours. It may be a narcissistic partner that decides that he suddenly, um, wants to talk about another female that he's working with, and they went for coffee and all of this kind of thing. And they're doing it deliberately. They're doing it deliberately because they know that you're working on progression and progressing forward. It's that kind of thing. Okay. So yeah, lots of challenges, but these challenges are man-made. They're created. They're created to take you off balance, to take you off balance. They are creative. If I do this, it's going to rock your world, and you're going to have difficulty focusing on, is that the right thing to do, kind of thing. But sorry, my hair is just, I don't know what's up with it. So get here, challenges, and I'm trying to grow my hair, guys. When it goes through that, I did have it cut into a bob, but this hairdresser layered my hair. I didn't want it layering at this stage. So, now it sticks out all over the place because he actually layered it. I don't know why. So I'm trying to grow it, and so this is why I've got it pinned up like this. Um, Going back to this, yeah, this is about obstacles in your way, and it's slowing things down for you. This is slowing things down, and it's so frustrating. Um, I think what you have to do is, why is this slowing things down for you? What is the cause of what's slowing things down for you? Because I get this nonsense, this drama around you, that this is this drama that has nothing to do with you, that you're being pulled into, that's actually slowing this down. I also get the lady, and there's somebody here maybe getting pregnant. I feel this is not a planned pregnancy. Um, it could be you, so just be careful if that's so. Um, but you also get somebody around you. This is going to be a surprise because this person was not planning on getting pregnant so soon. Um, I get so soon. It wasn't planned. I wasn't planning. This person, this female, has already got their struggles. This could be you, okay? Hello there, White Galactic Mirror. How are you? Lovely to see you, and thank you for coming. This female, again, this female could be you, but it also could be someone around you that's been so distracted on drama that they've totally forgotten uh to take their birth control or something. Um, Again, this reading is about being distracted. Um, yeah, I'm so yeah, I missed you guys yesterday. I went to bed about 8 o'clock, so I was just so tired. And I must admit, I've also been going through my distractions too. And again, tiredness, distracted me from actually coming on here. Um, I am planning on coming on regular, so don't worry about that. And I just want to say to the generous people there who sent a donation via PayPal. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Um, it helps the channel, and I struggle with this channel because I don't have the money to give it a boost or anything, because it's ridiculous now with YouTube. It's not like it used to be. Anyway, let's continue. Lots of distractions here. Even if you're 50, 60, 70, I used to, how could you get pregnant at 16, 70? I think the oldest person that actually caught pregnant was 73, so it's possible. Okay. Um, I get you want to, this is your dream, and I feel that you want to follow your dream. Your heart is in this dream. You are using your head, but I feel this dream, this is very much in your heart too, whatever this is. Because yeah, and it's like, yeah, following your heart towards your dream. And it's becoming quite hard work to do that. It's becoming quite elusive. Um, I also get being a little bit more realistic, which takes away that excitement. Realism takes away the excitement of reaching that goal. And when you're, let's say that you're studying for, I don't know, to be a doctor or something like that, or even a nurse or something, and you know it hits you, the realism about it, and it really takes away it kind of takes away uh that dream, that drive, because it's like people are forcing you to look at the realistic side of it. It's like you've got to look at the realistic side of it. At least if you see the realistic side of it, you can choose to whether you still want to do this. So I have got this too. Is like taking away that excitement, and bringing realism into things. And excuse me, the dog. I don't know if you can hear this because there's a dog in the background, but you might not be able to hear it. So I get here. Yeah, this is one of the pitfalls is when you tell people about your dream. It's your dream. People tend to throw you curveballs, and tend to throw you off by bringing in the realistic side of it. Um, and you will find this with any dream that you have, any dream that you have, even if you dream about wanting to have a baby. I'm not saying anybody here is dreaming about that, but say if you, just for instance, you have this dream, you have this dream about having a baby, and you're so excited about it, and somebody comes along and tells you all the gory details about giving birth and what it's like, what first few months, first few years, you don't sleep, and um, and all the bad side of having a child. When you want a child, it's all very kind of from the heart. You want to give birth and have your own child, and you do it because you know th this is something you want to do from the heart. But it's that kind of thing, you know, you've got whatever this is, this dream of yours, it's saying that these distractions are trying to force on you the realism, you know, the realism of what you're trying to do. And it just takes away that excitement, you know, and that drive to do it. Like, oh well, why bother if it's going to be like that? Why bother? Most people would just give up, you know. And you may get that too. Oh, most people would just give up on that, you know. So yeah, so I guess what I'm saying, this is your distractions. And I get whoever I'm reaching out to here, I feel that you've been through an awful lot in your life. You've had to get, you know, you've been through a lot of pain, you've been through a lot of heartache, and you've picked yourself up and you've learned from those heartaches, and you've moved forward and kept going with your positivity, and that includes your dreams. Okay, that includes your dreams. So, you know, your healing process is actually looking at the next chapter, looking at the positivity. Well, I've learned from that, and I can move on now to actually find something that's going to make me happy. But when you do find something that makes you happy, you get these people around you that are distracting you from that, which is so mean, really. Um, so I get this card here. You have been through a lot. You're exhausted, you know, and then you're being told you can't do this dream because, you know, the realistic view of this is that, you know, this is how it will work out, and is this exactly what you want here? I also get too is that the people that used to know you but do not know you anymore, try to actually open up those old wounds to, you know, to manipulate you with. You know, you may have gone through, I don't know, a heartbreak, gosh, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, and you've actually healed from that completely. You may have had a child custody battles. You may have had a really bad divorce. You may have had you know, been through the ringer. And what this is saying is that you actually learned from that, and you have done your healing from that era, and you have just put yourself down and you've moved forward. And what I'm getting here is someone who is digging up an old wound that you actually went through over 20, 30 years ago, and trying to extract the same painful feelings as back then. But it's not working because you've gone through your healing journey. And they may say, well, didn't that bother you? That must have destroyed you. And you think, well, it did destroy you. But you worked through that and you healed and you did some work and you healed yourself. But I do get somebody here, the Three of Swords, is trying to dig out this healed wound here and open it up again. Why are they doing this? Because they don't like you being peaceful. They don't want you to be happy and be peaceful, but you've already gained your peace because you've actually done your work on your healing over this wound. And you've forgiven people around you. You've forgiven the ex who did all those things. You've forgiven your family who were never there for you. You've forgiven a lot of people around you, and you've moved on from that. And you're possibly another 2 or 3 chapters away from that now because you've done a lot of healing. But there's someone around you, I get, who feels that they used to control you through your open wounds. You know, that they would say, you know, they would, it's like an energy vampire, really. It's when you were in pain and crying, they felt that they had control over you. And they felt it was easy to manipulate you when you were in that victim mentality and that victim state. But you're not in that victim mentality or that anymore. It's over. It's been over for years. Yet this person is trying to drag this up again. Why are they doing this? Because they feel that they used to manipulate you through your wounds. That's what I'm getting here. And they would prod that wound and they would trigger you. And it worked. But not anymore. It's not working anymore. Um, but I feel that if you look back, I don't feel that you can actually blame yourself either, because you may look back and you may say, well, I was so sensitive and so easily triggered. Is there any wonder? But they knew that you were going through some really bad time and they kept prodding at that wound. They prodded at that wound, knowing that it would trigger you to get angry or upset because you were not healed at that point. And this could be in public too. This person may have done this in public. You know, they may have said something heinous in public that actually really went for that jugular, really went for the wound, knowing that you would actually, you know, knowing how sensitive and unhealed you were, that would actually create a drama. And it did. It did. But you realize this now, and they can't do that anymore. They can't do it. They know they can't do it, but they're trying. They're trying to reopen this wound here from way back, which has already been healed. Okay. With some of you, they're trying to push you over the edge to end your life here. They just want to keep going and have you in victim mode until, you know, until you end your life here, until the end of your days. They don't want you to come out of this victim mentality. They want you totally in this victim mentality so they can feel more powerful than you, so they can manipulate you, so that they can treat you beneath them, and so that they can trigger you and, you know, puppet master you. But this one, I'm getting, whoever I'm reaching out to, this latest one, that they wanted to crack open this wound from way back, is really a desperate move. to look for a way to actually bring you back down to ground zero and in the gutter. I do get that this person here, the Lord, may have mentioned that, oh, I know this collective, and I know how she is triggered. All you have to say and mention is that time that really went when she really went through the ringer and she was very hurt and that really went deep down into her soul. If you trigger that, that's the way you do it. And this person, this Lord, would have said it in a way that, oh, you can't say anything to that collective. I remember when she was going through that really bad divorce or that really bad thing she went through, and I just happened to mention this and she went absolutely ballistic because she were not healed. They were just probing at your open wound. So whatever this is it's being dredged up again because there's no, you're healed. The thing is you're healed from that. So totally healed from that. But they feel that you've not done no work, you've not done any work, you've not done any work to heal yourself. That's what they feel. They don't feel that you have spent months and years self-development and self-soothing and self-healing. And I'm looking at it, with open eyes, with a different perspective, with forgiveness. They don't realize that you've done all of this, which took you years. They feel actually they want to believe that you're not healed. You're not healed. You've not bothered to do any work on yourself, and this is why they feel all you have to do is mention this, and this person will. This is someone who targets vulnerabilities to control others, to actually make them beneath them, and they are much better. I'm much better than you because I didn't go through that. I didn't go through what you went through, so I'm much more better than you. Um, Instead of being supportive, that's all you got from these people. They've said to other people that you're so lazy that you have not even bothered to do any self-work on yourself, therapy. Yeah, it is a classic narcissist, and um, they're still saying it now. They don't even. The thing is, I feel that you may have let these people go years and years ago for the same reason. You may have let these people go, but for all of these reasons I've just said, I'm still trying to probe that old wound that's healed, and they don't know you, and they always underestimate you, and they're always trying to press your buttons and still think that you're hypersensitive only because they didn't bother to support you. And they saw it as a sport. They saw it as a sport. They saw it as like, I'm so more highly intelligent than you. You can't even see what I'm doing when I'm pressing your buttons and probing your open wounds here, can you? But in reality, they're the ones that actually showed their lack of intelligence and lack of emotional intelligence by doing that, by actually doing that, by actually embarrassing you in public. You could be attending a wedding or an engagement and then somebody blurts it out in front of how is your divorce going? Something like that. Um, I mean, who needs friends like that or family, really? So I get here, yeah, that they're still saying this. They're still saying, I know she hasn't done no work on herself. She's so sensitive, you can't say anything to her. And behind this is a man, a male, and this I do believe this man is a narcissist who is saying this. You cannot say anything, she again, she's failed at another relationship, with the lover's card in reverse. Um, you can't do anything. You can't do anything. The truth is that you cannot. Thank you, Island Girl. You cannot live a normal life with normal challenges with people. I do get family members. You cannot live, just live a normal life without these people trashing every step of the way of your life here because they have to be better than you. Who needs friends and family like that? Really? I mean, this is our soul family here. It is our family. This is our family. This is our soul family here. So you have no you cannot, you know, these families are dysfunctional, these families are toxic. Um, they will not allow you to live just a normal life where you go through breakups, you have heartaches, you go through a divorce, you get remarried again. They will not allow you to have a normal existence without destroying every step of the way. So whoever I'm reaching out to here, as they've got older, as these people have got older, they've got worse, okay? They have got worse. But what I mean by worse, they've got even more toxic and more and more evil because they've got nothing on you and your life is starting to go really well and your life is beginning to be a lot better than theirs. They can't have that. Narcissists cannot have that. And because they don't have anything, they will look at an old wound and they'll crack that open to start to work on that. Let's work on that because that's the one that really got to her. That's the one that almost broke her. That's the one that almost put her into a mental hospital. That's the one. So let's just crack that open and start kind of probing that again. Don't realize that you spent years and years and years healing yourself through that. And not only healing yourself through that, becoming a better, more developed human being and wiser and stronger. Things like that make you stronger. So, and this could be it could be your own children that are dragging something up from years and years ago that they just want to blame for all of their choices that they've made in their lives. Isn't it because you went through this, and when you went through this, how was I kind of treated? And you may say, well, I don't remember that ever affecting. I thought that that was something that pain that I was going through at the time. So all of these things is to drag you to beneath them because they feel that you are having a battle. They get worse as they get older. They get worse as they get older. They get meaner, they get more vicious, they get more evil, they get more vindictive, they get more nasty. And I feel whoever I'm reaching out to here, you've let go of these people a long time ago, but they're trying to reel you back in by opening a wound that's been healed for a long, long time now. So this is what I'm getting here. Why are we getting this energy? Because it's a distraction. It's a distraction. Um, yeah, I think silence is a good way of of keeping these toxic people out of your life because you're not going to stop these people from, because I do get a group of people here that still talk about you behind your back, although you've never had anything to do with them for donkey's years. They still have you as a subject, you know. How is that? It was you was like the subject of because you was the scapegoat, you see, talking about your problems and what you were going through years ago was a scapegoat. It was to keep people off their problems, off their lives. So you was the subject, you was the scapegoat. And although, silence is the best thing, no contact is the best thing with these types of people. They say about boundaries, you can go, these people don't listen to your boundaries. They don't listen to you. You could say, please don't talk about that anymore. That's many years ago now, and I've moved on, and I've got a new partner now, and can we not talk about that anymore and leave it? But they don't listen. They don't listen to that. They make up this huge narrative that's not true about your mental state, which is not true, because they don't have a scapegoat anymore. They don't have a scapegoat anymore who they can dredge up all those old wounds and crack them open. And they don't have that anymore because you're gone. You've gone. You've you're not there anymore. But they still, even if you're not there and they've not seen you in, say, 20, 30 years, they still do it. They still do it. So, whoever I'm reaching out to here, these people are 50 times worse than what they used to be 30 years ago. Um, because they're struggling in their own lives and they're lost in their own journey and they see you doing something about your life and they want to be part of it. They want to learn from you, but it's all a bit twisted. Um, um, okay. Whoever I'm reaching out to, there's some money here. The Ace of Pentacles. This is a distraction. I feel this is to distract you. It used to hurt you, but it doesn't anymore, okay? Um, it's all about money. It's all about, I don't want you to have more money than me, kind of scenario. I don't want you to be better off than me. It's all down to money. Now, you, as I said at the first card that I pulled out, which was like distractions, this is just about the distractions, and things are not progressing as quickly as you would like them. Um, you know, things are not progressing as quickly as you would like them to be, and I get the ace of coins here. Distraction, distraction, distraction. You planted these seeds here. You planted these seeds, and they're starting to grow. A while ago, you planted these seeds, and they're starting to grow, and you're waiting, and you're waiting, and you're waiting patiently for these to grow. And you're waiting, and you're waiting, and it's not as fast as you would like. It's not because if it was as fast as you would like, you could say up yours. I'm not interested. I don't think you're interested anyway. These people no longer serve you. I don't feel that they ever did. And I think the truth is, if they're trying to crack open an old wound that used to get to you, I think that just says it all, really. What kind of people they are, they're trying to open a trauma wound that you healed from a long time ago. Because they don't have anything else on you. They don't have anything else on you. They don't have anything else. They want to cause conflict. They want to distract you. They want to make you feel pain. They want you to feel this pain as raw as that nerve was back then. They want you to feel this hurt as raw as what it was all those years ago. And they want to probe you. They want to probe you. They want you to react. It's reactive abuse. They want you to react so that they can feel more powerful. It's reactive abuse. Yeah, let's call it that. Let's call it that. It's reactive abuse. What they were doing all those years ago when they were pressing on that, probing that open wound, was to create reaction from you so that they could feel more powerful than you. So they are abusers. They're abusers. They are your abusers. And yet they're still trying to do it now. They're still trying to crack open that trauma so that they can abuse you. Let's say it for what it is. They're trying to abuse you. That's what it is. And if they're proud, if they feel that that's a big joke, and if they feel that that's funny, that, to reactively abuse someone, then they've got huge, huge problems. They're the ones with the issues. They are the ones that need help because they are abusers. They're bullies. And they don't see it, and they continue to do it to make it look as if, look, I'm not a bully. No, I'm not an abuser. You're the one that's sensitive. You're the one that's sensitive that we can't talk about anything to you related to that trauma, which was years ago. You're the one that needs the help, love. I'll say no more. Okay. They don't realise that you will wake up one day You'll wake up one day and realize you have been abused, emotionally abused. That's what that is. Not only that, I get these people here, you defending yourself against these people, but it's in reverse. You know, you've given up on defending yourself and thrown in the towel. I'm tired of that. It's boring. You're boring now, and I'm just going to get along with my life. If they'll let you get along with your life, and I get here because you decided to cut ties with these toxic people, they see you as the problematic one. They see you as the problem. You're the one that's cut the ties because you don't want to be abused anymore. You don't want these old traumas being dredged back up every time you see them. You know, you don't want to be put in a situation of reactive abuse. You don't want to be put in a situation of being emotionally abused. So you cut ties with these people. And then when you cut ties with these people, you become much happier and more peaceful. And then they create a narrative to say, well, you're all isolated there now, aren't you? All alone. You're all isolated, all alone. You've got no family and friends around you. Um, that must be terrible. And then that's again, they're attacking another open wound, being isolated. Can't they see that they are abusers? Can't they see the reason why you cut ties is because they are abusers? All they're looking for is your Achilles tendon to create a trauma, so you react. These people are refusing to let go of you. These people, this person is refusing to let go of you. There is a man who is a narcissist in the center of this that's saying, you know, you can't say anything to her. She's just so sensitive. Who is stirring up these problems and prolonging this abuse. You know, you can't do anything. And you know, you only mention that and you know, she goes crazy when it's not true. When it's not true. And then, you know, they treated you, they abused you like it was a sport, like it was a sport, and yet they blame you for being too sensitive. And then they blame you for being too sensitive. These people don't care about you. They don't love you. If they treat your trauma, that you know, which you've healed from many years ago as a sport, then you know these people do not love you. They don't love you. If they treat your trauma like it's something like a toy, which they can play cat and mouse with, they don't love you, do they? In fact, they're the ones that need to get help in why they think this is okay. So I get the ace of the ace of cups. The ace of cups is they feel that you You have an unconditional love that you will just allow this to go on. They feel that you are so codependent on them that you're not healed, your wounds are not healed, that you're so codependent on them that they can keep playing this game. They feel that you're so desperate to have them love you that you will put up with this abuse because it is abuse. It is abuse. They misjudged you in thinking that one day you'll just say, I don't want to be abused anymore. I don't want to be abused anymore. I'm not going to, I don't want anything to do with this. And then you get like, well, we like your unconditional love, that you showed us your love and your innocence and your naivety, and we actually feed off that. It makes us feel important when you show us unconditional love, and we feed from that. You're our you're our power source. You're our power source. This person who's eager to get love back from us. You're our power source. So how are we going to power up without you? In fact, you become the generator of our whole family here. Without your generator, we're all going to die. So yeah, so this is part of the distraction. I don't feel it is for you anymore. When do you draw the line to say this can't go on anymore? Whoever I'm reaching out to, this is what's been going on. And even if they turned around and said, we were like that because, we couldn't say anything to you. No, you couldn't say anything to you that was abusive. Um, these people feel bad for the way that they have done this. They feel bad that they have well, they've actually dragged up an old wound here and tried to stab into that now. But they feel like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. And I get with this card is this is them, and this is you feeling ashamed and walking off ashamed here. I can't believe that you've done that and said that. I'm feeling very dejected and ashamed. And they saw it as a sport. They saw this as a game. Bullying you and abusing you was nothing but a gain to this person. Make them feel much more powerful than you. But it's in reverse, okay? And in reverse, it says they regret doing this now because you've sussed it out. They regret doing this now, and you actually see them for what they are. And to you, you're looking at them now as like abusers and bullies. I get here, it's in reverse, I get despair, remorse, regret following defeat. They regret doing this because you don't want anything to do with them anymore. Whatever they've done, whatever they've done has put the death knell in this relationship. Whatever they've done, and they regret it because they're scraping the bottom of the barrel now to try to control you. They're scraping the bottom of the barrel, trying to find something that will get that same reaction that they got when you were on, when you were in trauma and you needed their support, not their taunting. They want to reconcile with you and they want to bury the hatchet. They want to contact you, say, we love you, we love you, we love you, and we want to bury the hatchet. Let's work through this. That's the next thing that they will say here is, even if you say, why did you keep poking with a stick my open wounds and traumas and not helping me to heal? Why did you even want that wound to be wide open? And they would say, no, we wanted you to get better. No, we wanted you to go and get therapy and all this. They didn't. They wanted to make it worse for you. They wanted you to end your days. They wanted you to unalive yourself. If they could explain to you why they wanted to do that, then I doubt even that. I doubt even that would actually, how would you work through that? How could you go back on something like that? How could you go back and have a lovey-dovey relationship? You go back to being an unconditional love. You go back to being a codependent. You go back to accepting their love when they have destroyed every one of your trust, everything that you trust in them, they've destroyed. How on earth can you go back on that? Whether this is your own family or whether this is your ex's family, whoever this is, how can you go back on that? You can't. You can't. They shouldn't have done it in the first place. This one-upmanship that's gone wrong, basically. So let's have a look here. Whoever I'm reaching out to here, it's pathetic. It is pathetic. Because one day you're going to grow up and you're going to realize and you'll wake up to it. And you'll certainly not want to, if you're an empath, you'll certainly not want to become a toxic manipulator like them. Not after you've been a victim of that. Why on earth would you join their circle of manipulation and bullying? Oh, now we've got you back into the circle, we'll use somebody else and target somebody else in the family. Yeah, right. So it is pathetic. It's pathetic, like you say, like White Galactic Mirror, because it's pathetic because it's ineffective now. It doesn't even work anymore. It doesn't even work. It is pathetic. They're sad. So you've got your power here. You've got your power back with the ace. You don't want anything to do with them. You don't want anything to do with them. You don't want anything to do with them. Thank you, Island Girl. Thank you. Whoever I'm reaching out to, you want nothing to do with these people. Nothing. Nothing whatsoever. You've done with the juggling. You're juggling this. This is you juggling this. Juggling. You're juggling the emotions in the background, and you're juggling, trying to stay on solid ground here because you've been through hell and high waters. In the background here, you've been through hell and high waters, and you try to keep on solid ground, but all they try to do is drag you back to this hell and high water. But it's in reverse, so you're not doing this anymore. You're not doing it anymore. You don't care what they think about you. You don't want to do this anymore. And I get like, I don't care about it, whether you love me. I don't care if you want me in your life. I don't care about you anymore. You've pushed me to the point where I don't care about you anymore. So, yeah, I got to the point where I don't love you anymore. You know, you pushed me to so far and pushed me until I do not have any love for you anymore. Not only that, they have talked behind your back, they've slandered you. I get dishonesty, deception. They've treated you like, you know, that they've treated you so badly. I don't feel that you deserve this at all. I don't feel that you did anything. All you were to them, all they wanted you to be was a puppet on a string and a sport and a plaything and a joke. Um, they've been caught basically. These people actually they're running from this now. They're running from this and they fear that I don't want to I don't want anything to do with this. I'm not having anything to do with this. It's nothing to do with me. I didn't expect it to go this far. And their fear of being they're liars, basically. They're liars. In fact, it's got a lot to do with money too. There's money involved here too, whatever that is. Somebody wants to steal your legacy. Somebody wants to steal your money. Somebody wants to take your place. Somebody is so jealous of you that they want to be you. They want to take over your personality, your identity. They 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 watch you, they're obsessed with you. They have no identity of their own. They watch you intently. They copy you. They copy your clothing, your hairstyle. They copy things around you and they claim it to be their own. You know, I thought of that first. Actually, I did that first. And what it is just sheer jealousy of you. Sheer jealousy of you that they're copying you and stealing your ideas and making it out to be theirs. When really in reality you have nothing to do with them. You don't have anything to do with them and you don't want anything to do with them. So yeah, these people, yeah, they steal your ideas. It's you've thought about these ideas. You've done all the work behind all of this, and they come along and they just take it and own it for themselves. So yeah, as we go back to things are plodding along slowly, and you're not happy about that. Because goodness me, universe, you know, haven't you paid your dues here? Haven't you, don't you deserve some kind of karma, good karma coming to you after what you've been through? Not only have you been through the trauma, you've been through this playing with you like a sport, playing with your open wounds and trauma like it was a sport. So not only have you been through the trauma, you've been through the hell with people are supposed to love you doing this, dragging you through this again. dragging you through. Why bring this up now? Why bring this up now? Why bring this out into the open when it's like 30 years ago? Why are you doing this now? Why are you opening this up now? This can of worms. When it's all done, dusted with, it's healed, and why are you doing that now? So, because they want to control you, I'm getting from spirit here that they're doing this because it's a way to, if I can get to your vulnerability, there's something that really hurt you in the past that really caused you pain, and open that up and cause you pain, that would make you a victim. And if you're a victim, then I'm more powerful than you. I feel whoever I'm reaching out to here, you have suffered at the ends of these abusers. You've suffered more mental anguish than you did from the original trauma. Because I get this here. They have put you through all this pain and not allowing your wounds to heal and prodding and pressing your buttons for far too long. They have caused you more mental anguish than actually the trauma itself. I also get here, be patient, be patient. I feel this is going on in the background. It's like a backdrop of these toxic people in the background here. Hello, Alexandra. Welcome, welcome. Okay. This is like a backdrop in the back. I find it extremely sad. It's extremely sad because you're such a loving person. You're such a loving, giving. You know, you're capable of unconditional love. You're capable of loving unconditionally and caring and being very generous. That you have been treated like this. It's toying with your insecurities, but it's more than that. It's toying with your traumas. That's not toying with your insecurities. That's actually toying with your traumas. That would actually push you to, you know, that is the worst you could do to anybody. That is the worst thing you could do to anybody, but they see that as like something that's okay to do to somebody that they're supposed to care for. They think that's okay. That behavior will push somebody to unalive themselves. It's not toying with, it's very dangerous. It's not toying with your insecurity, it's actually toying with a trauma to actually control you. So, whoever I'm reaching out to, you've managed to heal yourself inside and out, and also helping others to heal too. With this going on in the background. So does that make you stronger than stronger than stronger than any of these people around you. It certainly does. Okay. You see, these people didn't bank on you actually doing that. You actually, developing yourself, you actually becoming even stronger through the dirt that they have thrown at you. They didn't feel that you would become even stronger to actually help and teach others to heal in the same way. There's a saying, I saw it on one of these shorts actually on YouTube. There's a saying, if be careful of how much dirt you throw at me because it will only make me grow even stronger. I thought it was so clever. Uh, yeah. So, so whoever I'm reaching out to feels like you're being distracted. I'm not surprised. Somebody's trying to open an old wound, which is boring. Okay. They've realised that it's not, that you've healed from that old wound, and actually we want to reconcile with you, but they've lied. They've talked about you behind your back. They've slandered you. They've talked about you behind your back in the most horrendous way. They've made you to look like some evil witch when you're not. When you were just defending yourself when they were prodding you with a stick. Um, Somebody here, I get a man here, feels very responsible for this. I shouldn't have started doing this. I think it's my fault that I started this by humiliating you in public. It was my fault that I instigated this, and after that, it just, it just grew out of control. I think it was my fault. I started this. Well, this is you here. This is you. You are going to be successful. You are going to be successful. You are going to be an upstanding lady. And you've got these people around you, whoever these people are, narcissistic, toxic, sociopaths, who don't know what abuse is because they're so ingrained in bullying. They don't know, they don't realize that that's abuse. And I get you are going to be successful. And for some of you, may be successful by doing teaching others how to become stronger. And I get the Fool card here. The Fool card is, I feel the Fool card here is, you're not a fool. You're no fool here. You're no fool. They know that you're no fool. They know that you're no fool. And you're becoming very grounded, very solid, very strong, and very grounded. And they did not anticipate that you would become very strong and very grounded, and this very strong woman or man. They didn't feel that you would be like that. They thought that you would be in a mental institute or something. That sounds a bit strong. I'm sorry if it sounds a bit strong and it's a bit triggering. But what I get with this scenario is whoever I'm reaching out to, you used to be very unconditionally, you used to unconditionally love these people and respect them. I really respect them until you went through a very traumatic time in your life, and they probed that, and they taunted with that, and they kept that wound open for as long as they could to keep you in victim mode, because it made them feel more powerful. Yeah. So I'm going to leave it there, okay. I'll just pick out an energy card. I'll just pick out an energy card. It could be family, it could be in-laws, it could be a narcissistic ex-partner, it could be the whole lot, actually. Um, it could be work colleagues, it could be anybody really. It's one of those people that, if you confide in them, you say, oh, I've been through a terrible time with my husband, and it looks like that I'm going to divorce him, but I'm really worried because I'll end up homeless, and I may lose my child over this, and I'll go through a custody battle, and they take that and run with it, and they weaponize it to gain power over you. It's that kind of person. Very vindictive, very vindictive. I'm going to pull out a card here. Um, yeah, I I thank you so much. I'm so sorry if this happened to you, but it's that kind of person. If you look at the person who takes your wounds and vulnerabilities and weaponizes them to use against you for the rest of your life, to dominate you, to have power over you, that's the type of person these people are. Okay. So let's pull out a an energy read. I certainly wouldn't have anything to do with them at all. Not people like that. So let's pull out an energy card. Looking after yourself here, inside and out. Yeah, body and soul. Looking after yourself, body and soul. And um, and the way this is going to turn out is that you are going to be seen um, as the person that you should have been seen right at the beginning before all this happened. You're going to be seen as a very loyal, very loving, very caring, very generous person. And they wish they'd not done any of this. Um, but it's hard luck because it's done, and it's been done now, and you're going to be well respected, the royal you, okay, the royal you, and you are going to claim, like you say there, claim this reading. You are going to claim this reading because you're very strong. You've worked through all of your traumas. You've put a lot of work into that, and how dare they try to crack that open again, to do it all over again? How sick is that? I'm going to say sorry, guys, but I feel very strong on this one. I will do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this over to Patreon. So if you want to come and be a patron of mine, please do. I'll take it over to Patreon, and I'll either do it tonight or tomorrow. Okay. I'll follow this on, and we'll explore this even more. Okay. Sending you lots of love, lots of blessings. Thank you. Like I said, if you'd like your own personal reading, please give me an email and do a personal reading. And if you want to donate, you don't have to, but the people who have donated, because I don't get any payment from YouTube. It's pointless, really. So if you do want to donate, I, I people who have donated, sorry, thank you so much. Thank you. I so appreciate it. Just want to say thank you, everyone. Love all of you. You mean the world to me, and I will see you soon, okay? Take care, everyone, and love you all. Bye, bye for now.